Alright guys, gals, non-binary pals, it's pretty crazy that today we had a Nintendo Direct and there was a surprise state of play from PlayStation 2, from Sony. So I did a live reaction to the Nintendo Direct. I'm going to do one for the state of play too. State of play is way shorter than the Nintendo Direct, and I think that's normal, I guess, you know what I mean? But it's the first one I've done a reaction to, so I don't know, let's check it out together. Alright, let's see what Sony's cooking with here. It's funny how they happen the same day, though. It really is. This is the state of play, sorry, for September of 2023. Like I said, if you're watching this in the future, what the heck is going on here? Okay. Alright. Looks like one of those weird physics games where you're controlling the feet or something? Yeah, this must be you must just be controlling the feet. This... I'm sorry, I don't know why you start a game showcase on a game like this. Alright, so he's walking up the stones or whatever. Yeah, this is like a physics... like a humans fall flat, you know, physics sort of thing, where you control your feet. This is for somebody. I don't understand why you start a showcase of your games with this game. To be quite honest, I don't get it.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries, just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Okay, so that's
Alright. Well...
Sony trying to be edgy right off the bat, I guess, you know? In stark contrast to Nintendo Directs, they're dropping F-bombs on a bizarre game. I don't know. Okay. Baby steps. Alright. Take some baby steps out of here.
We are constantly canvassing game development studios as we search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the innovative spirit that
that's why they put it here.
In
Innovative
today's
spirit.
State of Play, we've got a wide variety of games to share.
Oh, she mentioned PSVR. I bet you this... Oh,
This
God.
infinite variety of 3D
The
immersive
worst game.
experiences
This is the
making
worst game on the
jump to
planet.
PS4 on October 10th. Roblox features full cross-platform
Worst game on the
support,
planet.
so you can join 66 million daily active users across
My kid's
PC,
trying to make me
mobile,
play
and
with
other
that. My
platforms.
son does.
We
and
can't wait for you to explore millions of
I do
experiences
play with
together
him once in a while.
and to see what you create. All right, let's dive in. Starting with a look at two great games coming to PlayStation VR.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was saying before Roblox popped up. Is I guarantee you this is going to be like a... Oh, Ghostbusters. Like a VR showcase thing, because that's what they're gonna... They want you to buy that $1,000 VR headset. That's what they're gonna push during the state of play, probably. But this is cool. Ghostbusters, a Ghostbusters VR. That's money right there. It's a money idea. Honestly, Ghostbusters probably translates really well to VR. I think the shooting, the throwing the traps and stuff like that. That definitely looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and these guys, mini puffs, they can be a real pain in the...
Oh, right before Halloween. More VR. It looks like the Resident Evil game.
No fucking way.
Another F-bomb, man. They're just trying to appease the edgelords here. Capcom, so Resident Evil. This is 4. 4? Or no. Maybe, no. It's 4. I haven't played the new remake of 4 yet. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. They're doing it for people, you know, who are into VR. So you can play it with VR, play it without VR. Whatever floats your boat. More Resident Evil. base Resident Evil 4 game required.
This is Condor 1.
So DLC?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle.
For the remake?
I'm seeing increased movement from Los Eliminados. Don't
Ada
get
Wong.
careless.
Copy. Ada out.
Yep.
What terrible actions will be done in its
So a
name?
side story, maybe?
And who will pay its dark
DLC
cost?
side story where you play as Ada. A new one?
Find Lewis.
Resident Evil 4. Separate ways.
For all these years, Ada, and I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes.
Interesting. September 21st. That's next week. Mercenaries free update. Nice. Interesting. DLC for a remake. That's kind of odd though, but you know, it is what it is. That was relatively cool, but I haven't seen anything like crazy yet. Avatar. This is another VR game though.
I was abducted by the RDA and trained in their ways.
Wearing a t-shirt. A human t-shirt.
For 15 years. Sorry.
Avatar is okay. I'm not a super big fan. It's hard to
Let Home Tree be a
become a fan. It's hard to get attached to the characters in the universe because they all look so the same. It's very difficult to, even in the movies, it's very difficult to be like, hey, you know, I'm a fan of this character. Because there's 100 other characters that look the same. Like, so it's a little uphill battle with Avatar, I think. Some of these graphics look pretty cool, though. Most of these graphics. That's pretty cool. There's definitely a lot of artistry here too, right? That's one thing I love about games is the artistry. Letting, you know, artists go wild, and I do love that. And then it turns into a first-person shooter. It turns into Titanfall 2. I don't know, I thought it was a VR game at first, but it's not really saying it's a VR game, so I don't think it is. I think it's just a game. Imagine that, just a normal game nowadays. Iron Man?
Stronger.
No. Warframe? I never played Warframe.
Faster.
It's just a guess. Ghost Runner. Ghost Runner 2? Is that a 2 in the middle? Did I miss the first one? Oh, X-Men? Going... Oh. It's just a generic controller thing. Thought it was a game. Wow, they spent a lot of money on these animations, that's for sure. There's just new colors? Is that what this is showing? New colors of systems and controllers? That's... I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing. People collect the old colored N64s, man. So let's collect different colored $500 PlayStations. Deep Earth Collection. Interesting naming convention. Alright, PlayStation Studios. First party game. I don't know what this is.
Hi, I'm Johan
Helldivers 2?
CEO and Creative Director at Arrowhead Game Studios. And today I'm pleased to share an extended look at Helldivers 2. We're for Planet 4.
A lot of these games starting to look the same. This looks like Destiny.
One of the many
Like,
planets in the galaxy, set on an important
I
mission
feel bad
to eliminate a deadly bile titan.
to say that, right? Because, you know, people made this game, right? Like,
Find the terminate bile titan. I think it's this way.
like obviously I feel for the passion and the talent of the people making the games, but
Okay, I'm covering
it
you
looks
on the
very
right.
samey as a lot of other games nowadays. So how does this game
Covering your rear.
going to differentiate itself a little bit
Oh, there's
from
no
Destiny or anything else?
I'm
And it
switching
definitely
to
looks
for-
different than Destiny in here. It's not first person, it's third person.
It's the bile titan! Oh, I died. Reinforcing. Oof.
It looks like a little bit of Lost Planet, a little bit of Starship Troopers, which it could be its niche, like niche.
Alright, I'm back.
Could find some
You
players
guys
in that
take him
sense.
out with the recoilless?
There
Ooh, they nuked him.
Good job.
Nice. Good
They
job, guys.
nuked him.
Well done, Helldivers. Another win for Super Earth.
Could be interesting. Oh, this is Lost Planet vibes right here. You remember Lost Planet? It looks interesting. I mean, it's got to find its audience. It's got to do something a little different than all the other shooters nowadays. There's so many shooters that look exactly the same nowadays. Spidey-Man 2. Obviously, everyone's looking forward to this for sure. We've seen all these videos already. Maybe this is some new footage. I don't know. But,
this is Brian Intihar, Senior Creative
let's check
Director
it
at
out.
Insomniac Games. Thank you for all of your amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier this year. Advantage of the PlayStation 5.
First look at the open world. I do not
The
like
first thing
open
you'll
world
notice is
games.
that our city has nearly
Zero.
doubled in size with the addition of 2 iconic swinging, allows you to traverse
Oh,
the
you
city
can
in a
fly
whole way
now.
and at
You can
faster
glide
speeds
like
than
a
ever
flying
before.
squirrel.
Whether it's a neighborhood backdrop of Queens or the fireworks that light up the sky over Coney Island, exploring these areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers.
Anyways, I don't do
while
open
also
world
delivering
games
memorable
myself,
locales
but
like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds
this
in
is a
Midtown High,
limited
and
open
Miles
world
Morales'
game.
current
It's
place
not
of
like
learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
open world,
Hey,
open
Miles,
world.
what's up?
It's
Speaking
just
of our
New
heroes,
York.
Marvel
So
Spider-Man
obviously
2
it
will
is
introduce the
bigger,
ability to switch
like
between
he
the two
said,
wall crawlers
but
in the open world.
it's
And
open world
thanks to the power of
enough where I
PlayStation
don't
5,
get
you can make that
lost or
switch almost
frustrated or anything
instantly.
like that. So
Delivering
I
a
did
bigger
like the
city
first
playing
Spider-Man.
as
It
not
was very
one,
fun.
but two
This is
Spider
definitely
heroes
going to
were
be
big
just
goals
as
for
fun,
Marvel
I'm
Spider-Man 2.
sure.
But this time around, it was equally important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery, providing a quick glimpse of activities already discovered.
That's cool.
Or help
That's a
you locate
good
new ones yet to be revealed.
upgrade right
you
there,
can always
for sure.
refer to the upgraded friendly neighborhood Spider-Man apps, including crime to stop
That's pretty cool.
various enemy factions. Also now feed into
the
new
Iron
District
Spider
Market system,
appendages.
which
I don't know
even
what they're
provides more
called
rewards and
officially.
unlocks our brand new
Appendages.
fast travel system. As you can see here, the PlayStation 65 suits from the comics,
65?
movies, and multiple
Holy
original
smokes.
designs. And thanks to the all-new suit style system,
Oh.
you'll now have more than 200 different
As long
ways
as it's
to
not the
outfit your
like
friendly
the
neighborhood
Avengers, and
Spider-Man.
you gotta there's
On behalf
stupid
of Insomniac
currencies
Games,
and
we couldn't be more
you have to
excited
pay
about
real
what
money
this
for some of them
expanding
and
city has
stuff.
to
Don't go
offer,
down that road,
and all the new
please.
ways you'll experience Marvel's New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches.
My favorite
October 20th,
Spider-Man costume is
only on
$20.99. Miguel O'Hara, baby. Oh, nice. Yep, Spider-Man 2 is going to be great. Hopefully. I know it is. I don't know why I'm crossing my fingers. Next month. Next month is the big month.
Rena.
Dana and Rena. This is, I don't know.
So, our journey continues.
Tales of, this is a Tales game, right?
Get away! After
I think I recognize some of the characters.
The gang's all here.
Oh, yes, okay. Tales of Arise. Which is out already, so this is a DLC. So that's where I recognize the characters from. So Tales is one of those game series I never got into. I was more of a Star Ocean Final Fantasy on side of it.
Yet it is as certain as the
But I'll get into it
collapsing and
someday, maybe.
converging of the past and present.
I like the battle style here, for sure. And I'm not sure what this is, but I do like the battle style, the graphic style. It's a little Persona-ish.
You and I are each other's destiny.
Hey Beth Vegas!
Did it say the name? Did I miss the name?
For the Foam Stars Open Beta Party!
This is the game that's like a Splatoon rip-off, let's say, homage. I don't know what you want to say, but it's, I have seen something about this or heard about this. It's Splatoon. PlayStation Splatoon.
Knock out the opposition! Smash the
It's supposed to be foam. Honestly, to me, it looks like cotton candy. So, it looks like they're having a cotton candy war.
Defeat the star player to win.
Hey, you knew someone was going to rip off Splatoon eventually, right? Like, we knew that, okay? Well, here it is. It's here, okay?
Hit the stage. Soa, Agito, Tonics, Jet Justice, Melty,
Melty.
the Baristador,
These are
Raid Breaker,
great names, let me tell you.
Penguin.
Before we wrap up, Square Enix has one more update for us today. They're hard at work on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Oh,
the ambitious
okay,
follow-up
you're gonna
to
show
the
more
critically
of
acclaimed Final
Rebirth
Fantasy VII
here?
remake. Let's see what's in store.
Final Fantasy VII is my favorite RPG of all time. I'm a little indifferent about the remake. It does obviously a lot of things well. It does a lot of things poorly too.
The world's ending.
So,
At least,
I don't know.
That's what
Let's
everyone's
enjoy.
saying.
There we go. Zach.
The sky. I don't like it.
Ready to fire,
Junon.
Welcome to the New World Order. Fire!
The hand motion. Fire!
Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that.
Oh, Cosmo Canyon.
Planet runs
All
out
the
of
locations look
energy. It
awesome.
And everything on it dies.
We can overcome our fate.
Aerith, Red 13.
These monsters. Am I even human?
Genova.
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh, Sephiroth. You see.
So you heeded the call too, did you?
Interesting.
What are you talking about?
As you can see, your brothers
Climbing up walls. Oh yeah, chocobo breeding, duh.
together.
What the heck was that?
Our best chance of
Why?
finding Sephiroth.
Have a segue?
Yeah.
Or-
I ask because I suspect there's soldiers
Yep.
suffering from
I remember that
cellular
scene.
degradation.
Do not be.
I mean, I remember all these scenes. I have Final Fantasy
You
VII
know
just
the
etched
truth.
in my memory.
Trust in me.
Sephiroth!
Midgar Swarm? Midgar Zolom?
Come on.
Something like that? Nice. Oh, that's when Cloud and Sephiroth were the flashback. Oh man, this bringing it. I don't know. I told you I'm indifferent about the remake, but this is bringing a smile to my face right here. Golden Saucer. Oh man. Oh, not another dance scene, please. Please, dear God. Chocobo Racing. Yep. The bike mini game.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
Just hand them off to a random person. It's okay.
A weapon?
Tutelary creatures, set only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Who dares disturb my
Oh.
slumber?
There he
It's upon
is.
us. The reunion. When worlds merge.
One-winged angel. Oh man, that is some trailer right there. Rebirth. That was some trailer right there for sure. February 29 on 2 discs.
And that's all for State of Play.
Okay,
Thanks for watching,
that's
and we'll see you
not that
next
much
time.
there. Alright, there's I guess a montage at the end. So let's see the montage. Some new costumes for Spider-Man. Tactical suit. Some of them look pretty cool. Some of them look like they don't fit. The last one didn't look like they fit at all. But to each their own. That might be the greatest costume in the world for you. Alright, most of those are pre-order bonuses, I'm sure. That's how they get you to pre-order games nowadays, because you don't need to pre-order them anymore. Anyways, so that State of Play was the first one that I've done a live watch through with, and it was okay. It was, it was what it was. Final Fantasy VII obviously stole the show. And like I said, I do love Final Fantasy VII. It's my favorite RPG of all time, the original, and that's why I'm probably a little bit more critical of the new one than the old one. There was a lot of stuff in the new one I did not like, the pacing of it, first of all. And I really, really greatly dislike how they split it into multiple games rather than doing it all at once, because there's a lot of filler content in it. There's a lot of nonsensical side quests and stuff like that are just there to waste your time so they can get, $80 more for you on the next peaks. So that's sort of what I'm wondering is when this next part, Rebirth, is going to end. I would like to know that before I get super excited about it, because, if it's going to end, not very far into it. It does say 2 discs, you know what I mean? And I think it's supposed to be a trilogy, meaning 3 parts. So this is maybe the bigger middle parts, and maybe the end's going to be where it ends, you know what I mean? But I really don't like the anti-consumer practice of what they did with splitting it up into multiple games. They did this for money. That's the only reason. It's not a creative choice or anything. They know you're going to pay $70 per part, $80. In Canada, I'm paying $89 for a game. So they're going to get me for one game, $89, $89, $89. That's why they did it. But so I'm not too happy about that. But I do love Final Fantasy VII. The remake does have its good points. The graphics are amazing. The new music is pretty good. It's just, but it's not perfect. So that's just I'm off my soapbox now, okay? Off my soapbox. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals, let me know below how you liked State of Play September 2023. Peace out.